What's going on, family? We back on here with the Juke, man, and today we're gonna be discussing: are the Yankees back? Are the Yankees really all the way back? We're gonna be talking about that. Let's get straight into it. So today we are discussing if the Yankees are 100% back. Of course, the last 10 games we have been 8-2, taking some games from the Rays, taking some games from the Red Sox. It's been a good little stretch. It's been a good little stretch for the offense as well. We've been putting up some runs, of course, and obviously the guys that's been doing it all season. Aaron Judge is one of them. We just been going off recently, and he's been going off recently. His last 5 games, he's been batting at 500 average, man. He's been hitting the ball all over the place, as well as some home runs, of course. He added 2 home runs in one game against the Red Sox, and he's 4 away from Roger Maris's record, man. Aaron Judge is on an unreal stretch. He has 19 games to do it, and I think he can get to 61, of course. And the biggest thing is just to make sure that he beats 61. Once again, I reiterated this before, but we have to appreciate the greatness that this man is putting on in front of us. And we can honestly say if Aaron Judge was not doing this, this team would be gone, man. This team would be gone. But in the last 7 games, once again, we are 8-2. Another big reason for that is Gleyber Torres. Gleyber Torres is right now batting a .375 in the last 5 games. He had a 3-hit night against the Red Sox, and he also had a good game-clinching hit, bases loaded, against the Red Sox. So Gleyber Torres has been doing his thing. Of course, he's been down in the dumps recently for a long stretch. You know, before the All-Star break, he was doing really good, and then after the All-Star break, he just fell off. Like, he literally fell off a cliff. But these last 10 games, he's been a part of the reason why we're starting to come back to full strength, of course, and come back to scoring some runs. He had a 2-homer game against the Rays as well. So Gleyber Torres is just doing it, and that's exactly what we need when we got guys down like DJ LeMahieu, got guys down like Anthony Rizzo, man. We got people stepping up and making plays, and we got 19 games left, of course. Beating the Rays was significant for us. We also have a series coming up with the Blue Jays. I feel like, personally, we put the division lead out of reach, to be honest. It is 6.5 against the Blue Jays and 7 for the Rays. It's going to take a lot for us to lose 6 games, but I will say I'm not going to rule it out because we had a bad stretch where that almost ended us, to be honest. But moving forward, though, you know, we did clinch the season series against the Rays. We have the opportunity to do so against the Blue Jays coming up as well. And once we clinch that series, it's going to be tough for them to completely just pass us in terms of wins, because obviously they have to start winning too. The Red Sox are down. They're out for the count. So all I can say is that I'm glad we don't have to go to Fenway and play them in the playoffs. Not scared of the Red Sox team themselves, but just the way Garrett Cole pitches in Fenway, man, I don't understand it. But listen, we're not talking about the down part. We're talking about the good parts of this team and why we're back to being how the Yankees were a little bit. You know, in this 10-game stretch is very small compared to the 160-game season, of course. But this team was looking like they had a lot of firepower in the beginning. It dwindled out. And now we're getting back to scoring runs, getting back to keeping the starting pitch and doing good. And the bullpen is coming around. The bullpen is definitely coming around. Got a lot of people in the bullpen that's going to come into the game and honestly just shut out opposing hitters. Ron Marinaccio is one of them. He's one of my favorites, to be honest, man. That guy, whenever he comes into big spots, and sometimes he might get himself in a little bit of trouble, but he gets himself out of it. Trevino, ever since we traded for him, you know, he had a bad ERA before he got on the Yankees, and he's pitching at like 1.5 ERA ever since he joined the Yankees. Trevino has been on one as well. And then Loaizaga, a shaky outing last time he came up, but before that, you know, he was going ham. He was going good. Clay Holmes is back to himself, it looks like. So yeah, as long as this team starts to continue to figure yourselves out, as we get people back from injury like DJ LeMahieu, Anthony Rizzo, Harrison Bader's coming up soon, it looks like. Who knows the timetable for Benny, or who knows the timetable for Carpenter or anything like that. But listen, at the end of the day, we got to do what we got to do with the people on the field, and right now they're doing so. So hopefully we stay doing that. But something I wanted to talk about is the number 1 seed being out of reach now. Of course, that home field advantage that we were looking for is kind of out of reach, and now, you know, it's setting up for a collision course with the Astros, man. We might be in the ALCS against the Astros with them having home field advantage. And, you know, we can't handle Minute Maid Park. I don't know what it is. We haven't really played well when it comes to going to Minute Maid Park. And this is a crash course heading to that. So hopefully the Yankees are able to handle their business leading up to it, of course. We want to make sure at least we make sure we win the AL East and secure that number 2 seed. That bye in the first round would be fantastic. And it'll be good as far as like getting everybody healthy, of course. But listen, man, this team just needs to continue to put it all together, and as long as we keep doing that, it's one game at a time in terms of for these pitchers, in terms for these hitters, of course. And we just gotta let Aaron Judge be Aaron Judge. let Aaron Judge be Aaron Judge, and let's lock down everything else outside of him, and we should be okay. But hopefully we just continue to be on a good stretch heading into the playoffs, of course. All right, guys, that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you appreciate the content, of course. Are the Yankees 100% back? You let me know down in the comments. Let me know how you feel. Of course, make sure you're liking the video up, of course, and make sure you are subscribing. If you want to watch any of the content I got, I'm a big Bulls fan, big Giants fan. You can click on these videos to my left right here. And that's going to wrap it up for this video. Hope you guys appreciate the content. A lot more content coming soon. And make sure you're also following us on the socials. We got the Juke on Instagram, the Juke on Twitter, and the Juke on TikTok, all with the underscore after. Just make sure you're following up on there. And I'll catch you guys on the next vid. Peace. Giants are undefeated, man. The Giants are undefeated. Clap it up. Clap it up. Yes, sir. When it comes to the most valuable player to the team, most valuable player on the best team, I think this team is in good hands. And if we are healthy, the whole East needs to be on a lookout.